freedom, volunteered. Nobody forced them to go. And look how we're treating them when they come back. So here's what I suggest, Doc. Here's what I propose. Over the next couple of days, we are going to start a change.org campaign. And we're going to get as many people as we can to sign the electronic petition that will go to the President of the United States. It will go to the Prime Minister of Canada, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister of Australia, and to the, I guess it's the Prime Minister of Israel as well, and any other country, Doug. I need your help in writing up this letter.
That's easy to do.
Okay, that's number one. Okay, and I'm going to get all my media friends across Canada and the United States and around the world to get on board with us. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we're going to approach Pope Francis. See if we can get help.
We got help. I did a briefing for the Pope Benedict and Cardinal Tomasi, who asked me to do it after I spoke at the United Nations in Geneva, led all his support. And that's why the U.S. is so mad at the Vatican, because they've been yanking their chain from behind the scenes.
Well, let's get it in front of the scenes.
Totally again.
Yeah.
You know, they're here. I wrote this poem for Sergeant First Class John Sitton, and it can be for Aaron Barnett, too. They both died here in Illinois after they were denied medical care. And it's called Forgotten Warriors. Mm-hmm. One moment, an individual is walking through a meadow of flowers, and the next moment, sons, daughters, husbands, and wives became soldiers. They defended our nation and paid with their life or their health. The citizen soldier, the Minuteman. Our nation is built on their willingness to respond to our nation's call. Some fought in the jungles of Vietnam, yet many responded to fight in a distant desert war. They fought with skill and determination and freed a land. Then our nation's warriors returned home to parades and parties, and joy spread from shore to shore. But when the glow subsided, the warriors remained alone and forgotten. We asked them to fight, and then we forgot to provide them medical care. We research and study and search for a cause, delay in response through ignorance and fear. Yet the forgotten warriors suffer in silence with honor and hope. For all the forgotten warriors want is medical care.
Wow.
That was for Sergeant First Class John Sitton. Died after being denied medical care at the Danville, Indiana VA Medical Center. He died of cancer. John Sitton set up all medical evacuation for the theater during Operation Desert Storm. All that survived injuries and illness in Desert Storm only survived because of John Sitton, who then died abandoned from cancer after his toxic exposures nailed him. And he was one of my best friends.
Doug, I feel your pain. And believe me, my friend, my heart is with you and all the other families and all the other men and women who have paid for our freedom. My thanks, my heartfelt thanks, and my highest respect is with each and every one of you. And I promise you, Doug, and you've known me long enough, that I will do everything I can to help right this wrong.
You know, you and I started a campaign many, many years ago when we did Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Do you believe?
Yeah.
Well, we can make a change and force accountability in medical care and environmental. Let's do the same thing. As Denise Nichols said, Major Denise Nichols, RN, MS, retired, disabled, we got to mobilize God's military to get help. Get the angels on our side. I think God's on our side. One of these days, accountability is going to come down from God, and I don't want to be there if I'm on the wrong side.
Doug, you and I have got to say so long for tonight. Please come back soon. Let's get on this campaign right away. I'll be in touch with you over the next day or two, my friend, to make this miracle happen. Dr. Doug Rokke has been my guest. I'll be back on the other side of this break. Don't go away.